We're heading to Jax Beach to visit a bike shop that is doing more than just selling bikes.
We've been in business since 1979. This store we opened in '84. I've been doing it since '82. So that tells you I don't know how to do anything else.
You'll soon find out he's joking. Phil does a lot to help the community.
We are an independent family-owned business. We feel that we try and treat every customer the same way we would like to be treated in any other situation. Everyone here has a passion for the product. We don't hire just anyone. You've got to have a want to be on a bike and in a bike shop.
So talk to me a little bit about when you got that first phone call from Jason and about the trikes.
Well, it was a little surprising because at first we thought he was looking for a trike. But then when it turned out that he was looking for 100 trikes, that the whole dynamic changed.
So what are these trikes? What is special about them?
Well, they're typically adult three-wheelers, as we call them. You can call it a trike. They come in two sizes, a youth size and an adult size, and just a simple bike for someone with a balance issue to be able to get out and ride a bicycle.
We were so lucky to get to meet Matthew, who benefits from the program.
Matthew is our first resident that took to the bikes, and I don't know how many laps he has put on our circular drive. There's such a grounding thing with the two big wheels in the back, and it just helps their body, flow and sync, and it just organizes their movement in an intentional way. And then not just that, but they get to be doing something that we all do, which is ride bikes with our friends.
We had to meet the woman that got all of this in motion.
My daughter was in high school and her teacher called and said, Lanier's on a trike, she's riding a bike. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. She hadn't been on a bike because these kids can't balance, and these trikes they can balance on. So the next week I called her, I said, well, I want to come out and take a picture and watch her ride the bike. And she said, oh no, we only get the bikes for 2 weeks. And she said, it's really sad because the kids finally learned how to navigate it, and the whole class would run around the track and they'd keep it between the white lines, and then they took them away. And I said, oh no, immediately write me a grant and I'll bring you 2 bikes next week. And that just started our wheeling and healing. And we've delivered 2 trikes to 160 schools.
Wow.
And some schools that have even larger amount of students, we've given them 4 trikes. But we do the 2 trikes so they can ride together and the coach can ride beside them. And it's just the enjoyment of having that freedom, independence, physical therapy, it's all real good. And we tell all the schools, just go to our website and punch, yes, I want a trike, and we'll put your order in, and all you need to do is find somebody with a pickup truck to go to Champion Cycle to pick up 2 trikes, and it's $1,000 worth of trikes, 2 of them.
So if you're a school or a facility and you have a genuine need for these trikes, it's as easy as just letting someone like you know.
Yes.
I mean, you can't deliver these trikes if you don't know. If you are one of these facilities, you have a means of going to get a Champion.
Exactly. It's life-changing. I mean, you remember the first time you were on a bike, and when we went over to Westside High School, those kids had never ridden a bike, since they were, unless they were on the back of one, because their only option was trying to balance. And they had several bikes there, and they're like, we were on each side trying to balance them so they could feel what it was like. And now we've got the whole community of the ESE wing of the program, changed everything.
And that's how this bike shop worked with all of these organizations to bring the joy of riding to so many.
Thank you, Jacksonville, for voting Champion Cycling Jack's best bike shop. Was I supposed to hold it like numbers?
You can if you